The Christian, while on earth, is a most blessed person. And to say this, I do not mean that they have all the material blessings that they wish they had. I mean especially that they have spiritual blessings. As we continue to think through staying pure while at home, I would like us to remind ourselves of one such blessing. In the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 1 to 2, we read that, "My dear children, I write this to you so that you will not sin. But if anybody does sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ, the righteous one. He is the atoning sacrifice for our sins, and not only for ours, but also for the sins of the whole world." As we have been talking about staying pure while at home, we have both reminded ourselves that it is our call to stay pure, and God has already made us pure in His Son Jesus Christ. And therefore, we pursue something that God has already made us. And today, we would just like to remind ourselves that as we have been staying home, if you have sinned and when you will sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ, who is the righteous one. This means that as Christians, we do not have to hide away and condemn ourselves because of our sin. We do not have to do good things to try to make God to forgive us. And we also do not have to keep sinning and say we have sinned, so there's no hope for us, we'll continue sinning. No, we can come to God through His Son, and we will be forgiven of all of our sins. And if this is not a blessing that you have, if you're not a Christian, then listen to verse 2, that Jesus Christ is not just the atoning sacrifice for our sins, but for the sins of the whole world. That if you're not a Christian, if you go to God and ask Him to forgive you now and in future continuing, He can forgive you based on the fact that Jesus died to save sinners like you and me. My dear children, John reminds us, these things are written to us that we may not sin. But when we do sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ, the righteous one. Grace and peace.